it's Meg, and today I'm going to be doing the end of year book tag. I did this tag last year and I had so much fun doing it. I feel like I'm actually doing quite a few tags on my channel at the moment, but honestly I'm just enjoying them. They've been so much fun and they're just like fun little easy videos for me to film, especially now that I'm in the last stages of doing my master's application, which is amazing. So they're just really fun videos that I've been enjoying doing at the moment, so I hope you guys have been enjoying watching them. But if you do not know, this tag is basically a tag about the books that we want to read by the end of the year, and also our reading plans for the next year and all that sort of thing. So I will leave the link to my version of this video that I did last year in the description, along with the original creators video if you want to go and check them out. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So there are 5 questions for this tag, and the first one is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And technically I have started a book and I haven't finished, like I put it down, and I do want to finish it, but not necessarily this year, but like, you know, wishful thinking and all that sort of thing. But that book is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This is my first ever V.E. Schwab book that I have ever read, and I got over 100 pages in, 121 pages in, and I decided to put it down because I have admitted to myself that I'm in a reading slump, which isn't fun, and I thought this book would get me out of it. However, I'm not gelling with the writing style, unfortunately. It's very beautiful, but I'm just not clicking with it, unfortunately, and I just felt like it was a bit of a push for me to read it, so I'm definitely not DNF'd it. I do definitely want to return to it because I've heard so many good things about it, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it this year. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of reading done for the rest of the year, just because when I do go back to work after lockdown is over, it's going to be very, very busy because obviously Christmas period. But you know, you never know, I might return to it in the future, but I feel like it's more likely that I'm actually going to finish this book at some point in the new year. The next question is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? And I don't know if this is technically autumnal, this is kind of like autumnal winter, and I've already read this book because I am filming this video like mid-November and it's going to go up like end of November, so it's going to be like basically winter when this video goes up. It's basically winter now actually. But this is kind of like an autumn slash winter novel that I've already read because I read it back in October, and that is A Snowfall of Silver by Laura Wood. I feel like this is like the perfect book because it's a bit of a romance, but also there's more about it than that, and it's about this girl who runs away to become an actress, and she joins this theatre company, and they end up, in one of the scenes, they end up getting snowed in a theatre, which sounds so wonderful and cosy. So I feel like this is like a perfect read because it's kind of, the book starts like late autumn, probably around the time of November, like when I'm filming this time of year, and then leads up to winter in December. So I feel like it's very much kind of the time that I'm currently filming this, like end of autumn and then into winter. But I think it's a really wonderful book, perfect for any time of year, but I think especially a good book to get cozy and curl up with and get yourself lost in a chilly autumn day. And yeah, I think it's a wonderful book. And even though I have already read it, it is one that I feel like definitely fits this prompt. Question number 3 is there any new releases you're still waiting for? And as far as I know, there is not. I don't think anybody's going to sneak up any surprise releases for the rest of the year at any rate on me, because I think most of the releases have already come out that I want to read. I'm more looking into releases for next year, and there's actually quite a few, so I will be definitely doing a anticipated releases video at some point in the new year in January, so you can look out for that very soon. But for the rest of the year, I don't think there are any other books that I am looking forward to that have come out, apart from Rupi Kaur's latest collection, which is called Homebody. That came out a couple of days ago from when I am filming this video, and I have learnt to appreciate Rupi's work so much more since doing her workshops that she has been doing over lockdown on Instagram. I haven't read her second collection yet, but I want to get to it at some point, and then I also want to get to her third collection as well. But yeah, like I said, apart from that, there aren't really any other releases for the rest of the year that I want to read. Question number 4, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? And I have a video for books I want to read before the end of 2020, which is going to be up before this video, so I will leave a link in the description if you want to go and check that video out. It's rather ambitious TBR for me for the end of the year, and now that I am filming this video a couple of weeks on from when I filmed that video, I'm really not going to get many books read at all. I think I'm going to get maybe 4 max, and including these 3 books that I have in my hands here, because like I said, the calendar for work when we go back in beginning of December is very full, so I'm not going to get a lot of reading time, but wishful thinking as always. So the 3 books that I'm hoping to get to are Splinters of Scarlet by Emily Bain Murphy, Mine by Emily Merrill, and This Winter by Alice Oseman. I think these books are definitely going to be ones that I'm going to get to. I'm going to read Mine after I have read my current read, and then after that I'm planning on getting Splinters of Scarlet because I feel like this is like a perfect like wintry-esque read, and it's a historical fiction as well. And then also This Winter is going to be like my Christmassy read for this year because it is like a Heartstopper / solitaire novella, and it's set at Christmas time, and it's about like Charlie's and Tori's family and like their time at Christmas. So I feel like these are ones that I'd definitely be able to get to. If I can get to more books than this, that would be amazing, but these are definitely the ones that I am prioritising, and I feel like I will definitely be able to get to. The next question is there a book you think you could still shock you and become your favourite book of the year? And I honestly think the book that I'm currently reading most likely will or has been, which is The Authenticity Project by Claire Pooley. This is the dust jacket because I took it off, the book is over there, but I'm currently reading this. I'm absolutely adoring it. One of my wonderful subscribers, Abby, sent this book to me, so thank you so much, Abby. I am absolutely adoring this book so far. I have less than 100 pages left, and it's just such a wonderful, heartwarming read, and I really, really adore it. And honestly, I feel like any of these 3 books could be some of my favourites and surprise me in the best way possible. Like, I'm looking forward to all 3 of these so much, and I feel like they're books that are up my street. Splinters of Scarlet probably a little bit more out of my comfort zone, but it's one that I'm still really intrigued by and really looking forward to reading. But yeah, I feel like honestly any of these books could definitely end up on my end of year favourites list because I think they all have potential to be amazing, and hopefully they all will be. And the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2021? I haven't actually watched the version of this video that I did last year. I haven't rewatched it, so it's going to be rather interesting when I go and do that afterwards. But usually with questions like this I would say yes, but I'm going to say no on this occasion because I'm usually someone who's very organised. But this year I haven't actually gotten around to doing my planning for the next year yet. It's something that I want to hopefully get doing next week. But I don't really have any reading plans. The only reading plans I think I'm going to do at the moment what I have is to read 50 books, which was actually my goal for this year, for my Goodreads goal, and I smashed it. I have currently read 55 books from when I'm filming this video, which is amazing, but I'm not going to bump it up any higher just in case I do get into university. If I do, then I'm probably not going to be reading as much because obviously I'm going to be reading other sorts of books as well and doing lots of writing, so I don't think I will be able, I don't want to bump it up just in case that does happen. I really hope I do get in, but yeah, I just want to keep it at 50 for now, and then we'll see what happens. Like, I can always bump it up as the year goes on if I feel like I want to just raise the bar a bit higher. But I don't really have any plans because I made a whole video about my plans for this year, reading plans for this year, and I don't think I did any of them. I think I was a bit useless, but we shall see. I still have to sit myself down and sort that, but so far the only plan that I have is to read 50 books, and I'd like to think that I'm going to be able to accomplish that again this year since I have managed to do it for the past 2 years. So that is it for this tag video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I just really enjoy doing tag videos. I think they're so much fun and I just really enjoy doing them. I hope you guys enjoy watching me do these tag videos, And let me know in the comments down below if you have done this tag or a book that you would like to read before the end of 2020, because I would love to know as always. So far 2020 hasn't actually been a bad reading year for me. I've read the most books that I've ever read, I think, ever in a year, which has been amazing, and I'm really excited to see where 2021 goes. Hopefully it'll be a better year for the world in general, like fingers crossed. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. And even though this has been a hard year, it's been a year that I have had a lot of realisations in, good realisations, a lot of searching for where my life is going to go next, which has been great. And like I said, it's been a great reading year in general. I've read loads of books and I have found some really cool books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have an amazing reading year for the rest of 2020. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and little bell icon so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave links to my social media along with the links to my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!